20-year-old Akash Singh, called Monkey of Zilot squatting area, East Bank, Essequibo. His stepbrother, 34-year-old Anil Sancharra, called Dan Pole and Rasta of D. Edward Village, West Coast Berbice, and 30-year-old Vinod Gopaul, called Maga of Yakasari, Blackbush Polder, Quarantine Berbice, were charged for the brutal murders of West Coast Berbice teen cousins Joel and Isaiah Henry. Sancharra and Gopaul were charged jointly, while Singh was charged separately with 2 counts of murder. It is alleged that they murdered the cousins between September 5th and 6th, 2020 at Cotton Tree Back Dam, West Coast, Berbice. The trio did not have legal representation. They were not required to plead to the charges and were remanded to prison until February 2nd, 2021, when the case will be called again at the Remanded Magistrate Court in Berbice. Singh gave his profession as a fisherman, while Gopaul said he is a laborer, and Sancharra said he is unemployed. Gopaul, before appearing in the court and after being charged, maintained that he has been framed and is innocent of the crimes. He stated that he is the main breadwinner for his family and that his constitutional rights were violated since he was arrested on Sunday last. He also claims that they were beating while in police custody.
I never have no knowledge, and I never passed Berbice Bridge, and since my youth man, I live Blackbush Polder, sir. If they black up, they beat me, they tear up my shirt. They victimized me by my constitutional rights as a Irish citizen. Sorry, innocent, sir.
The 3 men were reportedly nabbed after an informant went to the police. Singh had allegedly told his relatives and another person about the crime and his role in it. One of the persons he told informed the police, and Singh was then arrested at his Zilot house and later told detectives that Gopaul and Sancharra were also involved. He told detectives he and the others were planting ganja in the Berbice backlands, but some others who were also planting accused them of destroying their weed. On the day in question, Singh said they were at their camp when the Henry boys were passing. Singh said they spoke with the Henry boys and asked if they wanted weed to smoke, but the Henry boys, Singh claimed, asked if they had anything to eat. Singh said he and the others started to talk about how they were accused of destroying some weed, and the Henry boys started to laugh, leading the others to believe that it was the Henry boys who destroyed the ganja. He said it was at this point Gopaul fired his cutlass at the Henry boys and Sancharra followed. Singh claimed he was threatened by the other 2 that if he didn't join in, they would have killed him too. As a result, Singh said he joined in chopping the boys. He said that they then decided to remove the bodies from the area using a hearse. Singh said Gopaul and Sancharra took the bodies out and he did not see where the bodies were dumped. He further said that the area where the murders occurred was set on fire, and he also took the police to the location. Meanwhile, the police and the government have been under pressure by the relative of the boys and the public to solve the crimes, which sparked a violent protest throughout the country. There was also a push for an Argentine forensic team to offer assistance, but the authorities recently revealed that the FBI has been assisting. The mutilated bodies of Isaiah 16 and Joel 18 were found in the Cotton Tree Backlands, West Coast Berbice on September 6, 2020. The killers carved out a huge X on Isaiah's head while they cut open Joel's chest. The cousins had left their number 3 village West Coast Berbice home to go into the back dam to pick coconuts on September 5th, and that was the last time they were seen alive. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Isanella Patwo.